Hi everybody, Steve Griffiths here, the developer of the MTPredictor software program. In this short video I'd like to introduce you to some of the techniques that I'll be demonstrating in our special event with NinjaTrader Trade Like a Pro series. In this event I'll be looking at how we can use our MTPredictor setups. You can see this is a 3-minute chart of the NQ. We had a nice TS3 sell here, but how we can turbocharge these setups by using multi-time frame analysis. In this particular example, if I go out to the 15-minute chart, you can see actually the high there was actually at an even higher time frame, which is a 60-minute one. But you can see here we had an automatic TS1 sell here, of which is what we call a holy grail trade setup, and the target for this is typically the typical wave 3 WPT, because we're anticipating this to be a wave 3. So therefore the target for this particular move down here is the typical wave 3 WPT. Now these are on the chart in advance, so these are leading indicators. This is the important thing about a lot of the MTPredictor tools, is they are there ready in advance. So I just want to put a little box around that area and then move back to the shorter time frame, the 3-minute. So what that would have meant is if you were trading this setup here, you would have had that higher time frame target on your chart already. If I put a bit of space on the right hand side, you'll see how that would have looked at the time. Let's have 300 bars here. So what you'd have had is when you came back up here to place your analysis on, you'd have known that that was a higher time frame target. So when you place the analysis on, here's our position sizing taking over, where we vary the number of lots, contracts or shares to keep our initial risk small and under control. So rather than having a target at the first target, or rather using the first target there, you could have said, well actually I think this move is going to go down to the higher time frame support zone, which as you can see it actually did. And as you can see, that actually caught the actual low of the day. So this is one of the topics I'll be covering, is how to use multi-time frame analysis with our leading indicators on our higher time frame charts to help maximize your trades. As you can see, a very nice profit of approximately 6 times the initial risk. I'll be looking at futures. I'll also be looking at Forex. Let's have a quick look at a Forex chart. Here's an Australian dollar, US dollar 15-minute chart. Again, we utilize multi-time frame analysis. So here, if you go to the higher time frame, which is the 60-minute, I'd have had a support zone on the chart in advance. Again, these are what I'll be talking about, leading indicators to give you areas in advance of where the markets are likely to go to. I'm doing this fairly quickly in this video, but I'll be covering this a lot slower and in a lot more detail in the NinjaTrader event. But the idea being is when you come down to the shorter time frame charts, you then look for trades in between these higher time frame support and resistance areas. You can see we had a TS1 buy here that then would have allowed you to manage your trade up into that higher time frame chart. Again, a very good trade there. If you're trading currencies, the MTPredictor add-ons for NinjaTrader have got some very cool tools, and in particular we actually look at our currency cross rates here to make sure that the pip values for all your different Forex cross rates are all correct. In other words, here I'm looking at a pip value of 0.1 for this particular, or 0.1 US dollars for this particular cross rate. If we change this for something like Euro GBP, you can see, let's just change this to a daily chart and let's play some analysis on. Again, these are levels that are on the chart in advance. You can see the market reversed very nicely at that decision point level and then went down to have a support zone here. If we place our manual risk reward tools around this, again these will be the techniques I'll be looking at in the webinar. You can see we had a very nice trade down there, but the point being is that the pip value is automatically adjusted for the different Forex cross rates. It just makes your Forex trading so much easier because you don't have to worry about recalculating your pip value for non-US dollar based cross rates. Another tool in the MTPredictor software program that makes it easy for you if you're a Forex trader. I'll also cover the trade module. This is a great tool here that let's just go back to a live chart. If you hang on a second, I'll just connect to a live chart. Right, there we go. I've just connected to a live chart. I'll just go back to this NQ chart. Now what would that mean is this trade module we have here allows you to very quickly and easily place your trades with your broker. You can see here, once you've placed the analysis on, you just click on the trade button and it does all the correct position sizing and the levels to come in at automatically for you. There are also some very good tools here that you can use for trade management, particularly when you get into targets. You can trail with our ATR stop, which is our red and blue dots here, or you can trail at bar highs and lows, or you can come out at fixed targets. So there's lots of tools in this trade module that will allow the placing and managing of your trades as well. These are only just a few of the topics that I'll cover. Another one is the high volume VSA spike, which I haven't got time to look at in this video, but I'll basically cover lots of advanced and sophisticated tools for not only finding trades but managing trades across different futures, forex and stock trades for you. So definitely come in and see us at this special event, the Trade Like a Pro series with NinjaTrader this Tuesday.